All right, so this problem was brought up by another student, and it says, write a quadratic equation, the variable x, having the given number as a solution. It's just saying, write the quadratic equation where 9 is the only solution right here. Now, we know the format for these is, before we get to the quadratic, you're going to end up with these two binomials, and it's always going to be x minus the solution, and then this other one is x minus the solution, and we set it equal to 0, which is how we get, in this case, the only solution, 9. Now, 9 being the solution, up here we say, well, if 9 is the solution, that means it's actually both solutions, is what we would say. So we end up putting 9 into both. Now, since it wants the quadratic, all we got to do at this point is distribute. So I'd say take this x and multiply it by that x, which is going to be x squared. Then I would have x times negative 9, which is negative 9x's. And then I would distribute this negative 9 to the x, which is also negative 9x's. And then negative 9 times negative 9 is positive 81. And yes, this still equals 0, and we're very close to having that quadratic. So the last thing we need is to combine our like terms there in the middle, the x terms. Negative 9 minus 9 is going to be negative 18. So of course, we end up with x squared minus 18x plus 81 equals 0. And that right there would be considered the final answer, the final quadratic in standard form for the solution of only 9. Now, going back, of course, since 9 is the only solution, what we end up with is the square of this difference right here. And so, of course, we could have written it originally as just x minus 9, but squared equals 0. So we could have started like this, but of course we wanted the distribution, and then we want this final quadratic here at the bottom.